everybody, welcome back. It's Joe White from Get Life Coaching, and welcome to another edition of Live Free. Today we're going to focus on the power of letting go. I mean, think about this. People come to me all the time. They say, Joe, I just can't let go of this pen. It just doesn't want to leave my hand. It has a hold on me almost. I do everything. I just can't. I can't. They just don't realize that letting go is letting go. That sometimes it's not the pen holding on to them. It's that they are holding on to the pen. And you know what? You know this already. We don't do anything without a reason. All behaviors, all actions behind it have an emotional reason. An emotional reason that's driving that behavior. Even though it's low level, even though it may not serve us, may impact us negatively by doing so, we do it because it meets emotional needs. And holding on and not letting go, we do it for a reason, because it meets emotional needs. So today's focus is really to get some basic understanding about this thing of letting go. Because think about all the stuff that we hold on to. We hold on to things in the past, what someone did to us, whether it was mom or dad or school or friends. We hold on to fears about ourselves. We hold on to control. We hold on so that no one else will get something. We hold on to protect. But at the end of the day, by holding on, what does it keep you from? By holding on to that grudge or holding on to that control, it only drives us further away from what we really want. So we got to decide, first of all, step number one, we have to decide what we must let go of. Make a list. Let go of those things that aren't serving you. Remember we said earlier, in life, it's only really one. Everything falls into one of three categories. Number one is something under our control, and that's what we feel, say, think, and do. Then it's things that are under our influence. Other people, our employees, if you're in sales, that person. Then it's what's not under our control and not under our influence. And you know, if it falls in one of those two categories, let it go. Get a better strategy. Because holding on is not, it's going to keep you from getting what you want. Number two, you have to identify what is holding on, keeping you from, or what is it positive intention. Because as I said just a few minutes ago, everything that we do is designed to meet a set of emotional needs. And in this case, holding on is either that in itself is keeping, or what would life be if we let go and then we lose our ability to meet our emotional needs. So ask yourself, by holding on to that grudge, by holding on to a past failure, what is it keeping you from? What's its positive intention? How is it trying to serve you? Maybe it's trying to keep you protected from not making the same mistake. Maybe you're holding on to old harms or broken hearts in a relationship that keep you from getting hurt that time. Just because you're doing something that's not meeting your emotional needs doesn't mean it's not created from a time or a place that's meant to serve you. See, think about this. If you're in a relationship and you get hurt and you're holding on to that grudge so you don't get into another relationship, the positive intention isn't to ruin you, isn't to make sure that you never find anyone to love you again, to keep you single. No, it's to keep you from getting hurt again. So it almost becomes an irrational fear or irrational response, or it becomes a survival technique that has outlived its purpose. So number two, identify what is its positive intention. Number three, ask yourself this: what is a better way? What's a better way to handle this? What's a better way to meet that? Number two is the emotional need, or what's it protecting you from, or what is it trying to get you, or what's it trying to keep away from you? What's a better way? What's a healthier way? Again, because that if you take away what that mechanism is that's protecting, or that engagement mechanism, at the end of it, it's still going to be there. So you want to find a way, find a new, healthier way that is more in alignment with where you want to go. And then lastly, identify the indicators. Know thyself. Identify the indicators, both internal, feelings, thoughts, that are key to let you know that maybe you're holding on to something a little bit more than you should. Or maybe the grip is too tight. Or maybe it's time to let it go. Indicators like it's actually now getting in the way of me growing. That's one of my indicators. Or number two, if I obsess about something, if I feel that level of angst inside of me to a point where it keeps me from doing those things that I love, that's an indicator. If it's out of my control, it's an indicator. Let it go. Get rid of it. It's not serving me. And then create a strategy to deal with it. But holding on to something that's keeping me from getting engaged or keeping me from moving forward is not going to benefit where I'm going with my life. And then the indicators outside of you. Maybe it's your partner, your significant other, a friend, someone saying, you're holding on to this way too much. It's time to let go of this crap. Or maybe you're blowing deals. Or maybe you notice in things you're saying or how people respond to you. See, if you get to understand your indicators, then you're going to be in a stronger position to kill the pattern before it becomes rampant in your life, to minimize the damage. I told you this before, the 3 levels of conditioning. Number 1, preemptive. Before you go into that situation, you have the key. It's great to go into a situation. You know what? This is a situation in the past where I kind of held on to stuff. I brought stuff out of the past so I wouldn't let go of it. Or I held on to something which is more important than it actually is. Number 2 is in the moment. And that is when something is sprung up on you. A person shows up. A person says something. Something from your past. Something from the future. Something unexpected. And you immediately begin to shut down. So you have a strategy to know what to do in those areas. And then number 3, where it's mastery, where it's the actual person, place, thing, event, which used to trigger the negative response, holding on, or whatever the case may be, now gives you a sense of empowerment, gives you a sense of confidence, of fulfillment. So that's the 3 levels of conditioning. And then you have your 4 keys to letting go. Let me review them. Number 1, decide what you must let go of. Remember, it's not under your control. Let go of it. Okay? Number 2, identify what is its positive intention. What is it trying to meet, trying to protect, trying to do for you, so in step 3, you can create a better way. Okay? A stronger, more congruent with who you are. And then 4, identify your indicators. Internal, your emotions, your saying, your feelings, and then external behaviors and other people's response or results that you may get. And realize, you know what? All that you need is within you. And the less that we have between who we are and how we live our lives, the stronger we become. So have a great day, but have a great day discovering, breaking through this, discovering things that you're holding on to, things that you need to let go. Do some spring cleaning, even though we're getting into the fall. So you know what? Do some fall cleaning, back to school cleaning of your inside, and let go of all that crap that you've been holding on to, and box it up and send it away. And until next time, I am Joe White from Get Life Coaching. Live free. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.